Good evening. Give you a quick update on maintenance activities. We're continuing to patch potholes on paved and stabilized roads. A lot of the flood damage has put us behind schedule about a month and a half to 2 months, so we're really trying to accelerate what normally would have been our summer maintenance before we get into colder weather. Continuing to finish up our secondary and primary mowing. We're also performing plant mix and skin patching countywide. We've got some schedules next year that we're trying to get ahead of and make sure that we've got spot leveling done in advance of those pavement schedules. We've also performed drainage repairs and debris cleanup countywide from some heavy rains last week. We're also addressing brush and low-hanging limbs for bus routes, responding to customer concerns. And much as it pains me to say this, we are signing up contractors and prepping our equipment for winter weather. And we also have construction underway for the drainage channel along I-64, starting at about mile marker 7 and heading west. For construction projects, we have the Route 159 bridge is complete and open, hopefully going well. And I'll take any questions that you all have.
Jack Keyser had notified me of some issues on Indian Draft Road, and then Morse Hill. There's some washout under the road, and I don't know exactly where he's talking about, but I'll find out more about it, and I guess get back in touch with you.
Yeah,
He said someone had been out there to look at it, but I don't know when or what was accomplished. And then my usual, please be alert to the high wall, you know, with the rain we've had, and I keep seeing more rock slide.
Another thing is on 311 South, past Bratton's store, about a quarter of a mile, the bridge on the end, and it's basically it's water when it's raining,
Yeah.
and it's becoming to where it can be dangerous when people's coming off of that. And I know that several people, Mr. Fridley himself said that he'll drive in the middle of that bridge if nothing's coming, and I know I've done that myself. So if you haven't checked on that, if somebody can look at that.
Got holes in it too.
Yes. And then the tunnel at Alleghany, going towards Alleghany, towards West Virginia. I know that you had mentioned a while back that they were going to pave all the road, and that wasn't completed. That tunnel wasn't completed after the flood when they was trying to get it back.
Correct.
Do you know when they're going to? Because that the one side is not bad, but the side going to West Virginia, that way, it's horrible.
The westbound was basically completely gone.
Right.
Like I said, we're in doing all of the flood repairs. We are behind on some of our other work, but I can check and try to get you a date for when that will be done.
Okay. And I got two more things. Of course, and this will go along part of the tunnel. That bridge there, it's the Johnson. It's where the gentleman has the goats on one side, and it's a 2-story house on the other. There's a bridge right past his house. And it's just one side of it's really bad as well. You almost have to drive on the other side of the bridge.
And this is continuing on.
Mm-hmm. That's before, let's see here, that's right after you go past Eagle's Nest.
Okay.
And then you go and you get to that several of those homes, and his home's on the right-hand side, 2 stories, right on the road, but he has goats on the other side of the road. But it's the bridge right past his house.
I know where you're talking about.
And then the last thing is I came up on it yesterday, very surprised, the bridge before Wolf Road on Potts Creek, stoplights. So I've taken it that's going to be, or is that going to be a while? Yeah, there's a bridge. I just saw the look on your face. The bridge is before Wolf Road, and they've got stoplights in now. So now it's the stoplights.
There are wonderful. I think they're doing just bridge maintenance.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just the bridge.
Yeah.
But since they put stoplights up, I figured it was going to be a while because normally, or is
Well,
that just due to night when no one's
Normally what they do is that if if the road alignment doesn't allow you to have a stop and proceed where you've got really good sight distance, then we'll use those temporary signals
Okay.
just to make sure, because sometimes you can't always see.
Yeah,
If it's a
that's-
nice
and
and a
that's
nice
fine.
straight shot,
Mhm.
then we can do a stop and proceed, and once you can verify that nothing's coming, you can move right on. Actually, the repairs that we did on 159 and with the flooding, we had to stop, and then you could proceed when it was clear when we were doing the undermining of that bridge. But that's in a really nice tangent section, and you can see
This
very
one's
well.
not. You're right, because
So-
if you're, either way you're going,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to see if something's coming.
Yeah, that's why the signals are there, to make sure that you don't.
I just was surprised when I come up on it yesterday, last night.
I wasn't aware the installation was going on. Next
Yes,
time I'll
it
make sure you
started
get a notification.
yesterday.
Okay.
The signs went up. I saw where there was going to be road work ahead when I came down yesterday, but then when I went home, boom. There. So,
You can put a sign up for rough road.
yeah, would they be able to put a sign up for rough roads up through there where the tunnel and those bridges and stuff are really bad?
Yeah,
Especially especially the tunnel, because it's where if people's lights, aren't really bright in there, it's hard to see the damage on that one side, and then all of a sudden you've hit it.
Yeah, it's a full depth of the pavement in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's